So, Griffin, wouldn't it be a funny joke if you made yourself have to complete Crash Bandicoot 2? Wouldn't it be a funny joke?
Why, yes, concerned person, that would be a funny joke. But we're gonna go for it. Hey guys, this is me deciding that I am gonna complete Crash Bandicoot 2. As much as I was flip-flopping about it, I'm gonna complete it. So, let's jump in, guys. Overwrite. And we've got a cut scene coming up. I think it's Debbie. Yeah, Debbie Derryberry. Debbie Derryberry is in this one. Yeah, bring yourself down here. You disappointment to the human race. Is he even human?
Crystals.
Crystals. Of course. Don't. 1 year later. Because this game actually did come out 1 year, almost to the day, after the first Crash Bandicoot game, originally.
We need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals.
I wish that he was closer to the original voice actor. I feel like they tried a little too hard with Engine's voice on this. Fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation?
If we don't have any friends left,
Cortex is good though. I think this is Clancy Brown is this guy's name. There's only ever been 2 voice actors for Cortex, and they're pretty similar. Coco's playing Uncharted 4.
Crash! Battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Bring an extra battery. So, there's the plot, guys. There's the plot. I gotta go get a battery for my brat sister. Alright. And yeah, we can do that. We can slide, jump, belly flop. And there's a glitch in this one where, and I'm gonna be using it a lot. There's a glitch to where you can actually jump super far, and I just did it right there. It makes the relic runs super easy. It makes the game really, it almost breaks the game, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm kind of surprised the developer hasn't patched that out yet, but it's whatever, I'll use it while I can. And we're gonna get warped. Whoa! Griffin, that's not until the next one. That's Crash Bandicoot Warped. Shut up. Aku's curious as to what's going on. Just floating along in an eternal void. That doesn't sound the best. Alright, and here we are. How did we get here?
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here. But I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your
Teeth.
You are a series of 5 doors. Through each door
His
lies
tongue
a
is
well-hidden
shiny.
crystal. The
I mean,
crystals
dang, you
look
put some
like
gloss
this.
on that.
Bring me the crystals,
crystals look like
Crash.
this.
That is
The
all I will
crystals look
say
like
for
this.
now.
You stick in your mouth
We
and
will
you
speak
smoke.
again.
And your breath turns purple and your eyes fall out of your skull. Alright, diving into the first level, Turtle Woods. I will try and do as little doubling back as possible, but in order to complete the game, you have to double back a lot. And that's not even like just going back to a level later. That means like actually while you're in the level the first time, there's a lot of backtracking. And you know, people, you know, piss and moan about it. I don't. I choose not to. Because, you know, people can say that, you know, that's artificial difficulty for the game. I think it's fine. I actually think it's fun because it creates a challenge. And all those people that complain about it, it's like, well, I mean, you could just stop being a pansy and just play the game. But nope. Alright, there's no fox up there. Armadillos! Alright, let's go here. Secrets! Secret strats with Griff. But yeah, so I was talking about backtracking. This is a level where you actually have to come back. You have to come in here again to get everything. You can't get it all in one run. Which is fine, really. I don't have an issue with it. It's a fun level. You know, it's the first level, so it kind of introduces you to how the rest of the game is going to work. And I appreciate that, actually. Now, is this the... I think this is the one with the stupid thirds. I'm not sure, but... Yeah, see, that jump is usually extremely difficult to nail. And with the jumping thing that I've got, that right there, and this part too, is supposed to be really, really tough, and it's not by any means. So I'm really glad that this glitch is in here because it almost breaks the game, but there's some instances where it just doesn't matter. It's not going to help. Alright. How we doing? We're doing good. And you guys may notice as I'm playing this one that I'm a lot better at this one, and that is the case. I'm not sure why. I actually don't know. Maybe, I think this one received the most attention from the team that remade this. Probably because there's almost a cult following for this one. It's a lot of people speedrun this Crash game in particular compared to the other ones. And it's because when Naughty Dog made the original Crash Bandicoot 2, it was extremely crisp. The mechanics were perfect. It was extremely advanced for the time in every aspect. So it's still considered an amazing game today. And I was really good at it when I was a kid. I know I said I was good at Crash 1. If I'm good at Crash 1, I'm great at this as I get hit by an enemy. But if I'm good at Crash 1, I'm great at Crash 2, and I am incredible at Crash 3. Because Crash 3 is the one that I played the most when I was a kid. I was absolutely consumed with that game. I love it. I've 100%ed it. I don't even know how many times in my lifetime. And oh, dang it! I'm still working on getting that down. And I think, yeah, did I get it? Sweet. Alright, there's a way you can skip these pits, and can I get over here? Dang it. I think they did a little bit more work to try and make it to where you couldn't skip the pits, which kind of sucks, because that's a core mechanic. If you're trying to speedrun this, you can skip the pits. And if you're trying to get the relic for it. Man, I'm really not getting it. But, one thing I will say about this, I am good at this game. I'm probably going to die an awful lot. Just because this one is a lot harder than the first. From just a specific platforming core basis of the game, this one's harder. But it is also more fun, in my opinion. This one's right up there with Crash Bandicoot 3, which is considered by a lot of people to be one of the greatest PlayStation 1 games of all time, one of the greatest platformers of all time. And for those of you who don't know, a platformer is a video game that focuses specifically on making jumps, killing enemies. You know, pretty much Crash Bandicoot is the epitome of a platformer. Oh, more story. We got Cortex, Yellowhead. Is that racist? I'm gonna go with no.
These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits,
I don't remember what he's saying. You guys may not know this, but I mute my sound when I record so that my microphone doesn't pick anything up. And because if it did, you would hear an echo effect and it'd be horrible. Nobody would ever watch my videos. But I'm never able to hear what's going on.
Are you there, Crash?
Oh, hey, Coco.
Crash?
I didn't get your battery, by the way. Idiot. Did you get your... You must have got... Wait a minute. So, okay. Yeah, Crash is suspicious, too. So, Coco just contacted me through that hologram thing, meaning that she's probably using some sort of technology, right? So she's using her laptop. Meaning that she went and got her own damn laptop battery. So all of this trouble could have been saved if Cortex had just warped Coco in instead, and she gets there and goes, "What are you freaking doing?" And he's just confused. You weren't who I was supposed to get. And she's like, "Yeah, you're dang right. You're probably trying to do something and get my brother involved, aren't you?" And he'd be, "No, I am not. I am not." And Coco would say, "Yes, you are. Yes, you are." I can't even do a good Coco voice, but...
Yes, you are. You're trying to use my brother.
And then she would just get sent back because Cortex would get tired of her nagging almost instantly. So, and then the game would be over, and we'd have no Crash Bandicoot 2 or 3. All because she needs her laptop battery. And she's obviously using it right now. There are things you never notice as a child. Alright, and I'm explaining what I'm doing here. There are special color gems throughout the game, and hold on, guys. Ah, dang it. So there are special color gems throughout the game. In Crash Bandicoot 1, you guys, I got a couple of color gems. You had to get all of the boxes without dying in the level. In these, the color gems switch up. They have different rules for each one. There's only 5 of them. And for Turtle Woods, I have to... Oh, I think we're going to get Brio here. Yeah! I love Brio in the remake trilogy. His facial expressions are hilarious. Those eyebrows, though.
Interesting. Well,
If I had to come up with names for your eyebrows, they'd be called Frida and Kahlo.
as long as you are allied with
Frida and Kahlo.
Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power.
Got that snaggle tooth going on. Hook thing. that right there made me laugh pretty hard the first time I saw
Gather
it.
the gems.
His voice actor did a great job too, because Brio never really had much of a voice. Crash Bandicoot 2 is when he speaks the most out of the original trilogy. Because he's not even in the third one, which kind of stinks, because I love Brio.
I must use my forces to stop you.
I kind of just want this scene to end because I'm that one too. There we go. I'm kind of just angry about the fact I didn't get that gem, but this, back on track, this blue gem, you have to make it through the level. It says right there, you have to make it through the level without breaking any boxes. And you get the blue gem. But to get the clear gem, like I did the first time, you have to break all of the boxes. So this is one where you have to go back through, and I don't mind it, because I figured out how to get the blue gem on the original game totally by accident. I was playing it and I was just trying to see how fast I could go through the level, and excuse me, I was trying to see how fast I could go through the level, and I didn't break any boxes because I was just doing what I'm doing now, slide jumping, because if you break a box, that actually slows you down, stops your momentum a little bit. So I was just doing this, and I made it without breaking any of the boxes, and that's how I got the blue gem, because in the original game, it doesn't tell you how to get the special gems. Alright, this is easily the hardest part. There we go. Whew, and I almost screwed it up by getting that mask. There we go. Whoa, camera freaked out for a second. Let's see. 2 for 2? Yeah! Keeping it going. Man, the camera keeps freaking out. Since you're not supposed to be able to do that, I think the camera doesn't really know what to do. And it's no big deal. Is that it? Alright, I should have a blue gem here. I didn't break any. Yeah! Woo! There it is. Alright. Cool stuff. Making progress early on. There's a level 100%ed. And when I say complete, I am going to try and do all the relics. I don't know if I'm going to do them all on screen, just because, man, I'm going to be really honest, guys. The relics are super tedious. If I do the relics all on screen, there's probably going to be a lot of anger that comes out of me. And there's probably going to be a lot of repetition just because you can't die and you lose your Aku Aku mask at the beginning of the level when you start a relic race because you're going based off time. So I don't know if I'm gonna do those.
But Griffin, you said you would do it, and are you being a little biznitch and backing out on your promise?
Shut up, nagging thought in the back of my head. No, I'll do them, guys. It's just not a guarantee if I do them on screen, because that'll probably extend Crash Bandicoot 2 by at least 10 episodes. Which, based off of feedback, I mean, you guys may not mind that, but I'm probably going to have a lot more fun doing Crash Bandicoot 2 than I did Crash 1. Here we go! Alright, I think I'm about to run out. There we go. 360 seal scope. Sorry about that. Man, and this is the second level in the game, and it's actually one of the toughest to complete. I don't entirely remember how you get the color gem in this one. I know it's just a secret path, you don't have to do anything special, but I don't think you can access this secret path until much later in the game. And I might just be forgetting because it's actually up there. And in the original game, you could actually, because the red gem was hanging right at the bottom of that, so just out of reach. But in the original game, there was a way where you could bounce off this, and you see it up there, it used to hang much lower. You could bounce off of this and get the red gem. And it was really hard, it took a long time to get it, but I thought that I might be able to get that jumping mechanic to work, but I don't go quite high enough. Don't go high enough, bro. Bro. Don't get higher. I like that they added that little imprint for Crash's body. It's the murder scene of Crash Bandicoot, which many people have probably desired over the years, including Nintendo, because Crash Bandicoot was incredibly popular when it came out. Oh man, I might die. He wouldn't do his slide! 10 out of 10, best game, best game. Best game! 10 out of 10, best game! Right. Seal clubbing. I'm going clubbing. Seal clubbing, that is. Sorry, that's probably... Okay. Alright, we're not getting into that. I hate seal clubbing. I think it's horrible. But it's a cultural thing in some areas, so it's fine. Just like cannibalism is bad, but we've done it for centuries and generations. No, that doesn't make it okay. You're supposed to raise your young, not raise them on a spit. Alright, I know I didn't get the... Oh, I thought there were boxes in the secret path. Alright, cool. Well, that's one more gem than I thought I was going to get in this level. I'll take that. I'll sip coffee to that. I'll sip coffee to that. Hard day's work. Alrighty, there's 2 levels in. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the episode here. I think this was a good start, guys. I hope that you're ready to join me on this new part of the adventure. It's gonna be a much more fun adventure for me. I enjoy playing this one a lot more than Crash Bandicoot 1. And I hope you guys keep watching. And as always, I hope you enjoyed.